altitude. Bingo fuel. Over. Less. Over. Over.
Hello world. How's everyone doing tonight?
Bingo fuel.
We'll be getting going momentarily.
Over.
It sounds like a wild Opie. It looks like a wild Pikachu. Everyone run. Ah. What up, Pika? Yo, yo, yo. What's up, everyone? Opie Chopz here. Thanks for stopping in. Was giving it a few minutes to see if Rat showed up. I checked for mugshots. He wasn't there, so I'm assuming he fell asleep. Is what it is. We're old. It happens. We'll get this going. With that being said, if I don't have anyone to go against other than AI, I'll probably just go in here and practice on the tanker. Have a nice, smooth flight. It's kind of been the theme of the last few evenings. Yeah. Otherwise, probably gonna be a short one if Rat's not here. Just go out, do an hour, hour and a half or so, and come back in for a successful landing, and then we'll go from there. And don't forget, Absolute Dominance. The war begins Friday, August 7th, 5 p.m. Central Time. Anyway, I'm gonna get these goggles on. We're gonna get things rolling. Hang tight. Give me like 3 or 4 minutes, and we'll have her all booted up.
Just a baseline thud. Spill the vintage on the silken lace, leaving gravity without a trace. Who cares about the landing gear? There's nothing but the party here. Off the 30,000 feet, dancing it out to a heavy beat. We're breaking all the sky rules. Luxury for the beautiful fools. Off the cork at 30,000
All right, TCS's launch. Just waiting on that. Yeah. So, Pika, I've got a new idea. We've kind of already touched on this, but going along with the channel and, doing everything inside of VR and whatnot, I am going to continue to play my old school video games, but specifically only in VR. We're going to go back and do the Legend of Zelda and Earthworm Jim and Mario and Final Fantasies strictly in VR. That is the idea. When I get a whim and I just want to play an actual game, that's how we're going to do it. Chat down there.
Binary rain slides down the glass. The gravity won't let us pass. But I can feel the sequence start. A liquid engine in my heart. My vision blurs to streaks of white. We're bleeding through the grid tonight. No time to breathe or look behind. Leave every thought behind. Faster than light, we're breaking out the fray. Faster than light, nothing will stay the same. Higher than the clouds can go into the deep.
Lion King in VR? Yeah. As much as I'm kind of fearing that, yeah. I need that battery.
Across the sky. I watch the mega structure fly. We're surfing on a wave of cold across the hyperspatial road. The interface is glowing gold. The story never to be told. The friction starts to melt away into a world of endless days. Faster than light, we're breaking out of the frame. Faster than light, nothing will stay the same. Higher than the kids can go into the digital overflow. Faster than light. Faster than light. The signal is screaming. We're more than just dreaming. The data is streaming. The edge of the faster than light. We're breaking out of the frame. Faster than light. Nothing will stay the same. Higher than the clouds can go into the digital overflow. Faster than light.
Copy.
Faster than light.
NVG installed.
Chat a little bit.
Weightless in the slipstream flow, watching all the
Every room in the sky is live. Viva Las Vegas. We've got a track 39 miles out. Continuing to make our climb up to 22,000 feet. Currently at Angels 15. That visual. Zoom in. Don't know if you guys can see that dot out there. I'll zoom in even further. I don't know if you can see that dot out there. Coming in on 17 miles. Less than 10 miles. 4 miles. It's so tiny. That's what she said.
Marco 1-1. Request rejoin.
It made him feel really small. Pun intended.
Marco 1-1. Request rejoin. Shell 1-1. Request rejoin. Marco 1-1. Request rejoin.
Target down, splash one. The dogfight has just begun. Lock in the sky, watching the radar die. Fox 2, Fox 3. Sky is a cemetery. Lock in the sky. Let the missiles fly.
Marco 1-1. Request rejoin. Texaco 1-1. Request rejoin. Marco 1-1. Request rejoin.
Are you kidding me? He is ignoring me. Jerk.
Marco 1-1. Defending bandit at bullseye 200-490.
What'd you get for not answering me? How rude! I know. I showed him. I showed him who's boss.
60 seconds to the finish game. Time to the thunder and mocking of fame. Pressure gauge dancing in dangerous red. Eyes on the stormfront that's looming ahead.
That was a nice takedown. Too bad it was a friendly, but he wasn't being too friendly with me, so... Yeah, what are you gonna do? He should have answered me.
Pull up. Altitude. 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 Altitude.
No, I hadn't been hearing you at all there. Give me a second and I'll see if I can adjust that. I didn't know you were there.
Welcome to the kill zone, solid and severe. Gravity is heavy, but the vision is clear. One spark of friction, one flare in the dark. The predator is silent till it finds the mark. Dominance established, the sky is
Say something now.
leaving all the weakness of the earth
No, still got nothing from you. Give me a second.
back to the hangar floor. The silence returns
Test.
until the next war. Level fly.
No. Obviously you can hear me. See here.
Transmission. Oh.
I'm back out of here and then close Discord and hop back in.
Granite peaks are falling back. We're
Pausing the music here on the stream, guys. I still got nothing. What the hell? What if I do... Say something now. No, I got nothing. Speaker volume is up. Alright, this is looking like a chat GPT question. Give me a moment here, guys. Sorry. If we can get Rat in here, we're going to get Rat in here. Quick, I'm in the middle of a stream. All audio works. But Discord is not through headphones. Oh, rat's gone. Hello.
Is that better?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Was it not me?
No, I restarted the computer and everything was fine.
So it wasn't me. Okay.
You got off earlier than I expected. I wasn't expecting you till 1:30.
Ah, yeah, no. Today was the early day. I'm off tomorrow, although tomorrow I have to go to my mom's and replace hinges on her door, and then I'm coming home, and around 3:30, Dad's doing a quick, little fish fry, so I'm gonna go up there for dinner, and then after that, we basically have between, 5 and midnight that we can mess with for flying.
Nice.
Yeah. So, are you in, booted up, or what's your...
Give me a minute here, just restarted.
Oh yeah, you just said that. Alright, well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna continue flying and go take a pass down the strip real quick. That's where I was headed.
Right on.
I shot the tanker out of the sky. He wasn't being nice. He wasn't responding to me.
Altitude.
Plans for the night? Do you have anything on the agenda?
No, we can do whatever you'd like.
I'm fair game. I had no plans going into this evening, especially not necessarily hearing back from you. I didn't know what we were doing, so I was attempting to go back out to the tanker and just take another stab at that, but I think we should do a little bit of dogfighting and try to pick up where we left off last night.
Okay. I dozed off, took a power nap, and then I woke up and I was like, I got till 1:30, and then I would doze back off again, and I woke up and I was like, oh shit, he's in here.
What'd I tell you, chat? Old man fell asleep.
That was a calculated sleep, though. I went to the bed. I didn't fall asleep in the chair. I went to the bed.
I said I checked the mug shots and he wasn't there, so my guess is he fell asleep.
Altitude.
Viva Las Vegas.
Altitude.
Nope. Oh. That was too close for comfort.
You almost beef it.
Oh yeah, I did. But somehow, the Mandalay Way.
Pull up.
I'll be within a 2-hour drive of this place within 48 hours. Technically 3, but 2 if you go like 90 miles an hour all the way there, which we've done. Audio Issues, hold tight, y'all. Can we have the jams back, Opie? Yeah, Pika, let me land and I will
Altitude.
settle that.
Altitude. Altitude. Altitude.
Coming in way too hot for this. Way too hot for this. Well, actually, not as bad as I thought. Alright, backing out to server and throwing the jams back on.
Heavy black, 1,000 years of mountain rain is surging through the pilot's vein. The clouds are walls of gray and stone.
And I am up and running.
Them for our own, no maps to
Sounds good.
wild at heart. We tear the heavy mist apart. Ride the north wind, sailing on a breath of ice. Ride the north wind, may the warriors rise. Higher than the ancient crest, putting every soul to test. Ride the north wind. Ride the north wind. A wall of lightning blocks the path. We brave the winter's frozen wrath. Cockpit shakes like wooden shields above the sudden lowland fields. Our engine roars a battle cry.
That was freaky.
Graveyard of the sky.
I loaded
What's
in.
that?
I loaded in, and you had a rubber band effect. You were like bouncing back and forth.
Oh.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna take a quick, fresh, green breath, and then I'll be ready.
Yeah, I'm going to take the weapons off this plane. I didn't realize I had them on there.
Yep. How long were you out there in Chatland before I realized that you were talking to me?
I was probably out there maybe, what, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes.
Gotcha. Is that the B?
No, this is the MiG-29.
That would explode. You know, the Russian on the back and everything.
Yeah.
I told you that my one comment was from a guy in Russian, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Now, I'm gonna shit myself if the war starts tomorrow. Well, yeah, I guess technically tomorrow.
Okay. We'll let these guys go past and then we'll be ready to go.
Yep, yep. So with you having Rio Furka available, AI Rio Furka at some point, that has to become a YouTube thing. Like you gotta put that out there. Just
Oh yeah, for sure. It's just all it is changing the voice lines. But yeah, yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna put it on the community page. Give everyone another option for gesture if they want.
right.
All right, here we go. I assume you and I are somewhat evenly matched. Oh yeah.
On propulsion, so no need to wait on you with this one.
You'll probably still out accelerate me, even though I have two engines, because you know Soviet stuff. But we'll see.
Okay.
I am good to go.
Copy, and likewise.
All right, brakes on, running.
We'll see you out there. Also, Pika says she hopes she loses the first round because you didn't say hi back to her.
Oh, hi, Pika. Mr. 4 o'clock, little low.
Copy. I've cleared racetrack, beginning right-hand turn, Finston.
Copy that. Let you cross over me.
Angels 10. How high are we going?
10's a good start.
Speeding Angels on the right.
Coming off to the left just a little bit. Speed Angels on the left. Let's kick it out.
Kicking it back in.
And kicking it back.
Looks like we got a right to right lining up.
A firm.
Altitude. Altitude. Block. Block. Block.
That was close.
Altitude. 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 Pull up.
Ah! Yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen. I pulled out of it. I was like, nah, he's going down.
Yeah. I was trying to pull out of it. Be alright. Coming back in or respawning fuel wise.
Yeah, about to.
So, what does the store's configuration actually do? I know it's like Cat 1 and Cat 3. Like, what is that the function of that, and why do you have a warning for it?
It limits the amount of G you can put on the aircraft. So when you have pylons that have like weight restrictions or G restrictions to them, like heavy bombs, wingside fuel tanks, things like that, it prevents the flight computer from throwing more than 5.5 Gs, maybe 6 Gs on the aircraft. And then once you get rid of that stuff and you go to Cat 1, you no longer have the limiter. You'll go straight to 9 Gs all the time.
Okay. That sufficiently answered my question. Flames and planes don't mix. I know, Pika. I think I would have had you on that first gunning. However, I had my modifier on and I didn't catch that until I squeezed the trigger. And then I turned it off and those first shots at you rang out. I may not have had...
They went right around me.
Yeah. Whereas my first, like, pull was lined up on you and it didn't fire.
You never got a radar lock, because on that one I did all infrared tracking. I got a helmet-mounted queuing system with an infrared tracker, so... This time I'll use the radar on you.
I feel
Not
like...
that it makes a difference in that close.
Right. I'm sorry, Pika. I let you down. Rhodey did not go down on the first round. I will get him.
I'm good to go.
Likewise.
Did you watch that video I sent you? That Art of the Kill?
No, I have not. That was that the one with the teacher guy, or are you talking about?
Yeah.
No, not yet. Definitely on the list to do so, though. I am rather excited about that. It kind of gives me, well, I mean, it definitely is like that old school 80s educational vibe.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But he specifically talks about engagements with the fulcrum. And so I was all like, grab the fulcrum.
Huh, gotcha. No, I did not have a chance to watch that. Life has kicked my ass this last 9 days. And
Understandable.
yeah. However, I have plenty of time on the plane to watch and read, and I'll have some time out in Arizona where I'm just kind of like hanging out with nothing to do, so those are the plans.
Yeah.
I am ready when you are.
Here we go. And coming right. Fenced in.
Instant.
I see you back here.
Yeah, I forgot to fence in on the way up. It's fine.
No worries.
I shall catch up, being the little speed demon that I am. All good, Opie. You'll get him this time. Well, I'm glad you have faith. Gap's a little bigger than a mile here, but it'll do. I got vision.
Alright. If you want, at this distance, we can just kick it in.
Sounds good. I got Speed and Angels on the right.
And Speed Names on the left. I'm good to kick it in. Here we go. Left to left. Fight's on.
The fuck did you go? Fuck. There you are. A plane slid sideways on me and it made me lose visual. That's not what I want to see.
Altitude. Altitude. Pull up.
How did you not die?
What?
I said, how did you not die?
I pulled out of it. I pulled out of the throttle and then pulled my nose up and then got back in the throttle. That's how. Although I have no joy and my headphones are falling off. I'm assuming you're on my 6. Yeah, there you are.
Altitude. Altitude. Warning. 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 Altitude. Altitude. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Altitude. Altitude. Cat flare.
You are frame skipping all over the place. I got you though. I see you.
Cat flare. Low. Out. Altitude. Altitude. Bingo. Bingo.
Go fuel.
Yeah, I'm bingo too. You want to knock it off?
Knock it up.
Knock it off.
We survived. I gotta do something about these headphones. They keep falling off.
Oof.
I'm gonna try something when we go back in for the next one. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say fenced out vector to pack.
Fence up.
Yeah, I'm about to get my bingo alarm actually in just a second. About 800 kilograms of fuel. I'm about to cross that little red line.
Now, you weren't taking it easy on me at all during that, right?
No, but I also haven't flown the MiG in ages, so the gun sight was giving me a little bit of like calculation issues.
I'm okay with
forgot.
this, but
I forgot it gives me a tone when the pipper crosses over you. It's like ee. As soon as I heard that, I was like, ee, there's that noise I'm looking for.
I survived, Pika. I didn't kill him, but I survived. It was a draw. But now he's warmed up in the MiG. We'll see. Now, I noticed you kept, obviously, when you were on my 6, so whenever I noticed that you were basically gaining on me, I would try to, like, flip over and do a reversal to just basically try to get you to overshoot me. Obviously, you saw through that and kept with me, but I feel like it was somewhat successful.
You had one that almost pushed me out in front, and I pulled up over the top, but that was also the one I think where you crashed.
On the last run.
Correct.
Okay. And no, I survived. Thank you.
Altitude. Altitude.
Alright, coming around for the final.
Yep. 2-1 right.
Выпусти шасси. Выпусти шасси.
Eventually, Pika. It will eventually happen. You just gonna respawn, or are we gonna do a actual refill?
We can do whichever. I mean, it won't take long to refuel this bird.
Okay. Blue sparks in the dark, rebuilding the world. Yeah, I'm gonna get another jet. I took that turn a little fast.
Yeah, you did.
Flowing through the blood.
I'm glad I didn't spawn into you.
Yeah, I was waiting for the spawn, and I wasn't going to take that spot. I knew where I was going to put you.
Blue sparks in the dark. Just gonna give it a quick minute here while he refuels everyone. While we wait, just as a quick reminder, if you guys are enjoying, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you guys are new around here. And again, we do have a new music video coming out on Friday, Absolute Dominance. The transmission has been received.
That's right.
Yeah. And that's Rad over there, everyone. Make sure to go show him some love at Yodi1980. He's the one with the booming sex voice.
And I'm not streaming tonight, unfortunately. I got rushed. No, I didn't get rushed. I rushed myself, so I didn't get the stream up tonight. I'll be streaming tomorrow.
How does it feel to stream with no cats? Weird, but absolutely amazing. I love streaming with no cats. Coming home from work and like just walking into an empty house, that sucked.
Masturbating with no cats is always nice, because they're not staring at you the whole time.
That's hilarious.
Cat just looking at you with bewilderment. What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? Can I come and purr on you now? No, this is not a good time to purr on me.
Yodi, I just need you to know that that's probably going to be a short in and of itself.
Oh, dude, the worst thing about cat ownership and being in a relationship is having some sex, right? And then you get done having the sex, and you lay down on the bed, and there's still cat hair on the bed. So basically, your junk is like a still wet lick'em stick for Fun Dip, just picking up hair. Then you look down like 10 minutes later, and you're like, God damn, where the hell did I get this orange tabby cock?
That's fucking great. Miracle Grow for your balls. Just get a cat.
Refueling complete, waiting on the rearm my gun here.
All the cats are watching the stream. Right on.
And rearmed.
Groovy, groovy. Whenever you're ready.
Taxiing out.
Just probably gonna call it by 3:30 tonight, Yodi. Just FYI. Having to get up and go to mom's early. I've kind of blown her off the last week, so I need to go do that before I go to Arizona. But yeah, tomorrow at 5 o'clock onwards until I basically have to leave, outside of packing, which I'm gonna try to do beforehand.
Hell yeah.
All right, ready to go. I love the fact that you've got 420 on the bottom of that. That's I don't know if that's intentional or not, but that is beautiful.
Oh yeah, that was intentional. Alright, I'm gonna just go ahead and run straight into burner. Here we go.
Yep. There we go. I was hitting the wrong button. Years weren't going up.
That can be stressful.
Instant.
Been standing right behind you. A little low. 7 o'clock.
Making right hand turn.
Now you're 3 o'clock low.
I got visual. I'm already at Angels. And speed.
Speed Angels on the right.
Kicking it out.
Kicking it out. And back in.
Left to left.
Left to left.
Lock. Altitude. Altitude.
That's not the move. No joy. I'm sure you're on my six.
Just went by your 5.
I got joy. No, you're on my 6. Yep.
I flopped at the pass and went 1 circle.
Altitude.
Probably why you lost me.
Altitude. Pull up.
Watch whip me up.
Altitude. Altitude.
Whatever you have to say, I just lost my headphones to the floor, so.
Fast flare. Warning, 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 warning.
Shit, son, where'd you go? There. Slick little fucker. I'll just put down my helmet visor, prevent that in the future. Oh, your jet wash is kicking my ass.
Altitude. Altitude. Pull up. Altitude. Altitude. Bingo. Bingo. Warning, 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 warning.
Did you not get me on that?
No, I don't think so.
Warning, 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 warning.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Altitude.
You ran out of gas or I hit you?
Now I have my headphones back on. Say what?
Oh, I must have hit you, I guess.
Or I just lost into the maneuver.
Oh, is that what it was? I could have been.
Yeah. So, I think I'm actually going to take here to go to a quick 10-minute bathroom break and then come back for another round.
Yeah, absolutely. If you want, we can start your first introductions into Fox 2s.
Okay. Definitely do that. But yeah, let me step out the goggles here and check in with chat, and then I'll be right back.
Right on.
Yeah. Oh, those goggles will do a number on you. All right, everyone. We're going to go take a quick 10-minute break. I will be right back. Just got to hit the John and then grab a refreshment, and then we'll go at another round in the sky. Hang tight, everyone. I'll leave the tunes going, and we'll be right back.
Heavy metal thunder in the vein. Pushing past the threshold of the pain. Kill the lights and let the motor roar. Give me more. Give me more. Breaking through the wall of sound tonight. Leading out the colors of the light. Push your every limit to the floor. Give me more. Give me more.
looking back. Ever-raging seconds in a digital fight. Missile off the wheel like a streak of white. I don't see a face, I just see a blip. Keep a steady hand on the flight deck grip.
Back at the captain's chair, but still got about 5 or 6 minutes here, and I'm gonna take a quick breather. My stomach just punched me hard.
No, no worries. If we need to call it, we will. But it's no worries.
I'm good. At least until it comes back and says otherwise. Get everything refreshed here.
So don't get AIM 9Xs. I'm not getting R73s. Get like an AIM 9L or an AIM 9. Well, not an AIM 9M. I don't care. You can get an M. You can get AIM 9Ms.
Okay. You want to explain why the hesitation?
M's are all aspect. I didn't necessarily want you shooting in front quarter to start off with, but it's fine. The X's are like R73s though. They're like wildly hard to spoof. They can be fired at crazy off angles. And I mean, while we could do that, both of us would just be getting shot up real fucking fast without learning much lessons. Using the M's or lessers, they're spoofable. It kind of keeps you, gets you trained to keep your head on a swivel. There's smoke trails. The AIM 9Xs have no smoke trails. They're smokeless. So.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Meh. Now, the R73s, they're like an AIM 9X, but they're not smokeless. They are a smoky girl. You can see them coming.
Noted.
But I got R60 standards, not even the M's, so they're kind of like an early version of an AIM 9.
So I have a slight advantage going into this round, is what you're telling me. Ever so slight. Only due to the fact that, well, I wouldn't even call it slight, because you have the veteran 30 years plus experience. I have no advantage. What are we talking about?
Just keep in mind that with infrareds, there's no warning when that shot comes off. So you've got to be watching for smoke trails. If you see a smoke trail, you got to roll back at least out of the burner. I'm not saying cut your throttles because you may need the speed or the energy, but try to roll out of the burner and hit them flares.
Copy. Me using chaff and flares, what made you think of this, huh?
Well, no, I mean, we've been moving into it for quite some time. You're getting better at the dogfights. I'm not saying you're, the master, but all that comes with time. But just repetitively doing nothing but gun runs, I mean, we can step it into and get a couple missile shots here and there.
Cool. Sounds good. And just to answer before we hop back in and get geared back up, did I have spicy again? Pika asked. I had worse than spicy. On the way home last night, I had Taco Bell before we streamed. Then I woke up, went to Huck's, got one of their little croissant Italian sandwiches with their whatever dill pickle pizza, which has jalapenos on it. And then I had, for dinner, a Meat Daddy pizza with jalapeno, black olives, and blue cheese. So yeah, you could say I had spicy.
That Meat Daddy with blue cheese is the way to go.
I'm going to try to introduce that as a menu item and call it the Yodi. And
snap.
See if my boss will go for it, because it's the only thing that I think you and I are like the only two that ever get blue cheese there. Alright.
I don't see why more people don't have blue cheese on their pizzas. It's fantastic.
It is. And on that all meat pizza, it really adds flavor.
Little zing.
Right.
That's like I love in the mornings. I love a heavily blue cheesed meat omelet, right? Because it just puts that zing right there in the breakfast. And you just put a little chorizo in there with the blue cheese. Oh, motherfucker!
What, Pika? Don't Opie me. I know what I wanted.
Only grab yourself 2 aim 9s as well. That way you don't go out there with 6. I've only got 2 myself.
Copy.
And we'll do the same gentleman's pass. We won't take the first missile shots headlong after the merge, then it's all good.
Say that last thing one more time.
Same rules as the merge, gentleman's pass, and then we're good to go. Like, don't take any headlong missile shots until the merge.
Copy. Don't
Now,
let
with
pick at
the-
me. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, with these older aim 9s, with an aim 9X, you don't have to worry about uncaging the seeker. You can, obviously, but with these aim 9s, make sure you know where your cage uncage button is. Because what'll happen is you'll roll behind and you'll hear a tone like a. But then when you hit that uncage, it's gonna release the seeker to really start to look for you, or for me, and it'll go from like that low growl to a wah. Like you'll hear an audible difference once you're uncaged, and that's when it's really seeing the heat out in front. That version of an aim 9, it might be more of a growl versus a digital, but you might hear that like one of those two.
Trying to figure out what that.
And then, remember your 4-way hat switch for selecting your weapons. You'll just, once you're in air-to-air mode or your dogfight mode, you'll cycle over to aim 9s. Or no, dogfight hat. That's a Hornet thing.
I know where that's at. What I don't know is what this uncaged switch is.
Let me take a look here. My 16 controls.
It's called the uncaged switch, and I've got it bound, but I don't know what that is. It's a hat down. Why is that not working? Okay. I'm good.
Got it working?
Yep.
Alright. Let's get this sealed up here. Get these wheel chocks out of my way. Take another rip off my pen here. Alright, taxi now. Good thing about aim 9s, obviously, I mean, what goes without saying, you don't have to have a radar lock. They're heaters, right? So if you just happen to get up on my 6 and you get me out in the nose, you start hearing that tone, you can uncage and the tone will get louder and you can take the shot. Radar locks, though, obviously, if you're not sure on the range, A radar lock will give you that display information on your HUD, you know, that you're in range. Aim 9s from a guy that's running, and these older aim 9s, you probably got a mile and a half from a guy that's running. Guy that's headlong, if you got a tone, you could probably squeeze every bit of 4 or 5 miles out of a shot. Like, they're not horrible missiles.
Yeah, Opie.
Also, remember, if you pull me into the sun, you are negating my ability, because DCS knows the hottest object in the sky is the evil day star. And your missiles will look at it.
Okay. Noted.
Let me reset my trims here. Alright, I'm good to go.
Yep.
Let's run it up.
I probably crossed over the top of you. I'm pulling off left.
Sure, 3 o'clock.
Oop.
Fenced in, coming right.
Winston. And also coming right.
Vector 150.
Alright. Speeding Angels on the left.
Speeding Angels on the right. Let's kick it out. And back in.
Left to left.
Left to left.
Altitude.
Nope.
Altitude. Warning. 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 Pull up. Pull up. Tap flare. Warning. 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 Altitude. 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 Altitude.
I honestly just broke off of that for the shits and joys. I hoped you followed me down there.
Yeah, I was up a little high.
I saw my opening, I was like, I know this path. We're gonna see if he takes a shot at me down here. Oh! He took a shot at me there.
Yeah, I see you zipping through the canyon, so I just kind of climbed up. And, oh, you're still up.
Not for long.
I climbed up and just kind of observed you, and then you just shot up, and I was like, all right, here we go. Did you get a screaming tone when you let off those two shots, or did you just have like a dull tone?
I didn't have a fucking tone at all. I just had you lined up and... yeah, out of pure desperation, hit the button and didn't... Yeah, it was bad. You can go again. Actually... You flying back in? Nope. Just answer my own question. Literally, you spawned as soon as I asked. $254. I'll probably make this our last run.
Okay. I'm good whenever you are.
Yep.
Flap set, good to go.
Ready to rock and roll. Let's go.
Let's boogie.
Fenced in.
And fenced in, coming right.
I'm gonna cut to the right side of you.
One 130.
You're in this chat and I don't have push to talk on, so I'm gonna refrain from the urge to sing in the song that's going on in my stream right now.
Mach speed lover.
No, it's pizza roll.
Oh.
Pizza roll. Hot and it's a parody off of Tootsie Roll. Instead of hot and cotton candy sweet and go, let me have the Tootsie Roll. It's hot and cheesy wrapped in dough. Let me have the pizza roll. I'm fast and high.
I'm always high.
Doots. Alright.
Alright, I'm set. I got you out there on the right.
Yep, I got you out on the left. And
Alright, Speed Angel's left. Let's kick it out.
And kick him back in. I gotcha. There on the nose.
Left to left.
Left to left? You mean right to right?
Right to right.
Altitude. 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 Pull up. Altitude.
I thought for sure you was gonna take a gun rip.
Warning, warning. Pull up.
Oh, neither one of them tracked you, son of a bitch.
No, I just heard a high pitch like.
Yeah, is it looking at the sun?
Ah.
Warning, warning.
You go back to the Tomcat. You suck with that thing. I spoke too soon. Get away from me.
There was your right rear stabulator.
Warning, warning. Warning, warning. Block. Pull up. Altitude. Altitude. Block. Block.
I suck in it, huh?
Okay, lesson learned. Don't shit talk the teacher.
I shredded you like lettuce, bruh. I come around, I got the lock and the pipper lined up, and all I could hear the entire time I was gunning you was that gun tone. I was like, oh, you're getting eaten up on this one.
Yo, I have no head. Like, seriously, I have no head.
Did I take it off?
I guess so. Like, you can see this in the stream whenever you go back, but, nice shot, Yodi.
Yeah, you didn't need that head.
Apparently not. Alright, backing out to desktop. Time for tag view. The fuck? It's a headless Opie. I know. Like, that was weird.
That 30 millimeter just took that head clean off that neck stump.
Yeah, dude.
And I'm backing out.
In poor taste, you Charlie Kirked my ass.
Oh, rip Charlie.
Right.
We miss you, Charlie. And your debating ways. Each merge, I was just knocking a little more rust off. So after that "you suck" comment, I was like, I'm gonna gun the piss out of you.
That was the enraging moment. He went barbarian on my ass.
Yeah, I was pelting that plane like, yeah.
Oh, too funny. Alright. I'm backed out of game and over on Discord whenever you want to go to tag view.
Yep, I'm backed out. I'm getting ready to load it up here in just a second.
Mm-hmm. Like, it wasn't a successful night in attacking Yodi, but we took down a tanker. Don't forget that. Well, we're
All
sit-
right.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm going to go grab a bag of gummies, and I'll be right back.
Yep.
Swinging from the wing. Listen to the way the heavy cables sing. Mixing up the song with the
Alright, I'm back. I'm going to go hot mic for this.
Yes, sir.
spinning all the day around the clouds below. Watch the pink and purple in the afterglow. Coming in the altitude, I'm the queen. Funky mariachi in the flag machine. Fiesta and it's yellow. Sugars go can be in the bass down low.
Alright, I'm on the hot mic.
Gotcha, loud and blue.
I'm going to turn down this TV here so we don't hear friends. Because nobody gives a shit about Monica or fucking Rachel and Ross's dilemmas.
It's like so 30 years ago.
Fucking hey, I hope they last, man. I'm on the edge of my seat.
Alright, everyone, turn the music off for the time being. We are going into school at the moment. This is where we try to figure out what we did wrong.
Oh, I forgot that was my call sign tonight. Ha! Oh. We got it set up. All right.
Meow.
So we kick out, kick back in. Now, before we get too much into this, first let me open my gummies.
Okay.
This debrief is brought to you. Not, I have no sponsorship, everyone that's listening, but I'm bringing it to you by MKX Deep Sleep Extra Strength THC/CBN gummies. Pick them up at your local place. I'm ripping Canna Mango.
Yes, sir.
God damn it! Why won't this thing open?
Smarter
There
than the
we go.
package,
All right.
Yodi. Smarter than the package. I've spoken
This-
runts buttons.
There we go. All right. So things to keep in mind before we go into this discussion. You are still a 2-circle fighter. That hasn't changed. I'm a 1-circle fighter. That's where I live.
That would
So,
make sense
I-
why you were always on my 6. Got it.
Hmm. But I did not tell you that before we went into it because I wanted to see if you could assess where I was trying to live at.
I did. I tried to make it a 2-circle down low after a while. And I think we danced around. Yeah, I very quickly found out that you were always on my 6.
She's an aggressive bird. That's why I was like, have you watched that Art of the Kill video? Because he's specifically talking about how to counter fulcrums.
You better believe that I'll be watching it before we fly tomorrow.
See, now right there, I mean, you meet me at the 1-circle relatively, you know, the same, but once missiles are being brought into play, that's where my 1-circle abilities, 1-circles, the guy's going to talk to you about it in the video. If you're a 2-circle fighter, you're basically fighting to put reach. Like if you think about it as a boxer, you got reach. But if the 1-circle, I'm jamming you up. I'm keeping you inside your missile range. So hopefully you can't get that missile shot off so you can't get your arm extended.
Right.
Gummies.
Look at that. Miss.
But glued to you. That's where you that's where you beat it. So we were going downhill and I could see it. From my point of view, I could just see that you were vaping hard. You could not recover. And I was just like, well, I'm going to roll out here and just let you do you.
Yeah, it didn't work out like that on the second run. I actually survived that.
Oh, they jumped to a dog ear radar for some reason. Old Dreamer 1-1. Fuck, I like going into servers and just having off the wall names. People be like, is that really what that name is? So here we were further out, and I was like, hey, we can just turn in. Because we obviously don't need the separation.
Right.
I overturned a little bit, then I realized you were there. I was like, oop. All right. So this is where you lost sight of me. And I told you, I said, well, I doubled around and jammed you into the 1-circle as soon as we passed. So I did that. Yeah, you came right into my 1-circle. And look, I'm already around it. That's the kind of beastly shit that this thing can do. Now, I mean,
I'm also going super fast going into that.
Yeah, you are at Mach 1, which makes a huge difference.
I pulled your move from the first time that you got pegged.
Right, and here you can see why that's not a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Now here you went uphill the whole time, and it worked out for you because, I couldn't keep up. Right, so it worked out with you. My nose slipped, down I went. Like I can't keep it. And then here, you came down. But this is where you said, "Oh, I got no sight on you." I thought for sure you had seen me and you were just climbing and just building your window.
Right.
So when you came downhill, I was like, "I got no joy," and you slipped right past me. You're like, "Oh, there you are."
Yep.
But as you can see, I have no dope right now. So when you seen me finally, you had all the advantage. Especially over this altitude, you could have just restacked into the 2-circle and come around. But you kicked in and just bled off all your speed. Right? So you could have, like I said, from this point when you see me, instead of panicking, you have full speed advantage, and you could, like I said, just raid around and come back in and reset.
Yep.
That's what I would have done there. Instead of staying in the knife fight with me. Because now, You're going down into my regime. We're going downhill in a one circle. Shit, good night.
Right.
Now, you are a two-circle fighter. We'd have to look at the numbers all day long to see what kind of advantage, but I think you're only going to pull like a couple degrees per second. It's a slow advantage.
Right.
Now, on that one, I think you... Yeah, see, this is... I was wondering what you were doing here because you were pulling away. I mean, I yanked to pull some energy off, but I can't get the angle. And right here, you just kind of rolled and dipskied. And I turned right inside your circle and stayed with you. That's why I came out even closer than before.
That happened a few times. But yeah.
Get off of that cat. Oh, get off my weed, motherfucker. Hold on, I'm going to kill this cat. I'll be right back.
Not literally, guys.
It's not for you, bro. That's for me. That's mine. All right.
My catnap.
That's my human nip. Yeah, see here, I'm getting pippers and I'm getting locks, but they're just so slightly off, and I'm just like, man, getting a little upset here at this pipper.
Just woke up. I am here. Welcome, Dags. Good morning.
He's a little tuckered out from all that Starlink installing.
Right.
So in this one, I wish I would have recorded it from my point of view. Now, luckily, the multiplayer replay will probably still be valid and good. But, or is this the one where I actually pushed out in front? Nope. Okay. So, as I'm watching this, I noticed the entire time you were in the burner, you never came off that throttle. Now, the adage is speed is life, right? That is a very actual, or not an actual, it's a accurate adage. But when you're in this one circle, when you're in the knife fight and you're defensive, and this guy in that video is going to talk about that, it's time to spend your energy, right? What you have spent up doesn't matter because he'll tell you in the video, when you get to heaven, no one's going to care that you had 50 knots still on your jet. Yeah. So what you should have done here is obviously not come off the throttles, because that's exactly what the guy behind you is going to do when he sees the burners come out. He's going to think, oh, he's hitting the brakes, he's going to fly right by, to pull the Maverick shit.
Right.
Don't cut it all the way, but pull back, maybe come out of the burner just a little bit, then kind of maybe go back into it for a second and then come back out. You want to start working the speed back, but be unpredictable. Does that make sense to you?
Yep.
So that way you can try to get me to overshoot as I'm trying to rock my throttles to keep up. My two options are I try to keep that rhythmic pace with your throttles, which is impossible for me to do effectively. I can do it guessingly. The other option is to put high angle on the jet and try to prevent overshooting. But what's that going to do? It's going to unload my jet, and now you have the advantage to kind of slip away or come around.
That makes sense. 138 in the attic, dude. No.
What do you say is 138 in the attic?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Starling can wait. I'm installing an AC up there first.
So here's where you did shoot me out in front. You took the pop shot, but missed. And then we're just staying in that little.
Yeah, we did this for a while.
Yeah, we went bingo on this one.
Yeah. Man, one of these, you're like, how did you survive that?
Well, here's you can see right here. Let's see, slow it down. Because I was bitching about your jet wash. There's times where I was about to pull the pipper onto you, and then you would just see my right there. No, that wasn't one of them. But you would just see my plane do this little janky dip ski, and it's because your fucking jet wash had tumbled me. I was like, oh god damn it. Yeah, this is where I was like, dude, your frame's skipping all over the place. See it right there?
I do see that.
That's literally what you were doing in my vision. And so I'm trying to pull track on you, and all of a sudden you're like over here, then you're over there, then you're over here, then you're spinning left, and you're over there. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I pulled off to assess, and then you were still hiccuping there, and then there it's smoothed out. Yeah, right there, and I roll back in.
I gave you some of that G-Force Horizon propulsion.
Yeah, you did. Because I'm just like, man, you're all over the page.
Dag says it's time for a bush.
Beer.
Where we called it off.
Oh, duh, I'm stupid. I need to remember that. The whole time I was pulling my pipper onto you, no, I'm not going to miss the next time. Oh, I'm not going to miss the next time. I forgot the MiG-29 has a high off-bore aspect gun sight pipper. God damn it, I'm stupid. Right here, as I'm pulling lead, you're disappearing under the glass, and that's why all my shots were missing. It has a mode where you can kick it in, and it'll project a pipper out ahead. It's really weird. I can show you a video about it, but it projects a pipper higher up on the glass, and that's your new adjusted pipper point. Oh, I forgot all about that. God damn it. Tomorrow you're about to get your teeth kicked in.
Okay. I shouldn't have talked shit tonight.
I just remembered that high off bore sight fucking pipper mode.
The best part of waking up is bush light in your car.
You can see the shortfalls of my non-fly-by wire. You can just see those bobbles right there. Doop, beep,
Yep.
beep. It's on slow play while I eat another couple gummies here. This pack's almost gone. Trying to eat the whole pack here. Oh, that was it. It's just the one gummy left.
Bad day.
200 milligrams of deep sleep. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, this is the one where I'm watching you and you're just never coming out of the burner. And we just stay in this roller, and I'm like, well, if you're going to stay full throttle, I'm never going to get pushed out in front here.
Noted. Rad's got no rules this week. He can't get grounded.
I can be as loud as I want to be in the house.
Oops.
Sorry for blowing out everyone's eardrums, but I can be as loud as I want to be in the house. I can be loud as I want to be in my house anyway. It's my house, but I love my gal, so she lives with me. For now, she's getting her an apartment. Oh, that one pissed me off too. I was like, how did that not hit you? That was the shot where I was like, how did that not get you?
Was it shortly after this that I was like, you should go back to the Tomcat because you suck? No, it was the
maybe.
next one. We still have one more fight after this. I think so. Anyway.
So I'm not sure if your intention was to purposely extend or if you lost joy, but either way, that wasn't a bad play. We're gummed up. You see that you're opening a distance here.
That was purposeful.
So that wasn't. I mean, since we're not using missiles, that wasn't a bad play. All right. Now, if you're using missiles, obviously that's something you want to think of. You want to be you want to extend, right? But be looking over your shoulder, ready to cut that burner and start popping flares, kind of thing.
Right.
The introductions to the Fox 2s really change some of the dynamic of how this goes in the future.
And I ate her.
Why did I go vertical there? I can't remember. Oh, because I overshot your ass. That's what it was. You finally had slowed it down enough. Yeah, that distance is eating up. Now, that's the one I was probably like, why didn't you die? Because, I mean, you're inside a quarter mile. That was like filling up my glass. And then I cut under and go up. Yep, that's what it was.
Straight into the dick. Yeah, that's where you thought you had hit me. And I was like, no. 10-minute break.
So now we have Fox 2s.
I heard that buzzer one time, and I did not get the shot off. And it was a very brief, and it was gone.
Well, after we finish the stream here, I'll put up two quick videos and to give you an idea of what to look for tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, so we break out, back in.
These are the two that I shot right one after another, and I didn't get anything. I just had you in front of me,
Well,
and I launched it.
Let's look at this missile's path here. It is turning. It is trying, but it didn't have a solid tone. If you shoot a missile and it doesn't have a solid tone like that, whee, it's not going to maneuver like it should. It may think it sees something, but yeah, it just floated right past. Second shot, I think that was more of a dead stick launch. That was more just straight off of there and it's out.
Yep. And then it became a gunfight.
No, I got you with missile on this one. Well,
No,
it
I'm
got in
saying-
close, but then
Those were the only two that I had, so all I had left was a gun.
ah. Now here, this is and you'll get better at it. This is your first missile fighting close, but you'll get better. This is unnecessary dumping of flares. Like right now, if you have your eyes on me, I'm not sure where you're looking, but general rule of thumb with these missiles is if the nose is if you're not in danger of a gunshot, as far as nose aspect, you're not really in danger of a missile shot. Not with these older R60s for sure. So you're popping here when I'm across your circle. There's no way a missile's coming off. So right now you are dumping much needed countermeasures. Now here I would possibly dump a couple, just a preemptive a couple, but the main thing you're wanting to watch for is that smoke trail. And then once you get in about this close, you're in too close. Because remember, all weapons have an R min and an R max. So this is where we talk about keeping them in close so they can't get the punch. In that close, I can't get the shot off. So you're still dumping flares for no reason here. And you probably might have just dumped them all out. You might have just been like,
I didn't have my DTC set on this flight.
ah, okay. So it was popping 10 pops. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed that one didn't track. I was like, oh, come on. But that's why they're called missiles and not hiddles. And that's when you went zipping through the valley and when you popped up. So you'll see here where I'm like, what is he doing? Is he trying to do the Death Star trench run? So I was just like,
That's exactly what I was doing.
so you see me climb up and I'm just like, I'm going to assess and watch. And so my altitude starts going up.
Yep, that's exactly.
And then this thing here, it shows you a broken line means there's no line of sight. So the minute I climb above you there, I can see you again, and now I'm just watching you as you go around that turn. I'm like, what is he doing? What is he? You can see me just looking at you with a little blue line. Like, what is he doing? What is he doing? And then you climb up. I look over where I thought you were going to be. Nope. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, there he is. And then next shot comes off.
Stayed alive for a little bit after that. Oh, there it went.
See, in comparison, this is a prime example of using a proper defensive chaff. Now, unfortunately, with the MiG-29, I can't discertain between chaff and flare. They're both coming at the same time, so that's why you see me popping both. But this is a good point. Like I see your nose coming around, so I'm like, okay, this is a potential missile shot. And it's at that point you see flare, and then as soon as you cross, I'm not that stressed, right? So it's all about pre-defensive, and then of course, obviously, if you see smoke, yeah, there went your aim 9L, but in way too close, especially with a high closure. If I was moving away, that would have been a nice distance, but high closure, no good. It doesn't even. It's not even beginning its turn until I'm passing your canopy. See, here's another. I see your nose coming around, and this is what you got to watch for when it comes to these pre-defensive countermeasures. Is you're just watching for that example of this is where the shot's coming. If this was me, this is where I'm going to shoot, and this is where I'm going to defend, and that's what you see right there. There again. Like, I'm not coming out of the burner, but what I am doing is I'm popping those. So now if you were to fire, I can cut, and now I have a hot source already out there. And Russian flares are a little different than the U.S. flares. U.S. flares just pop, and then they burn out probably within, 5 to 7 seconds. Russian flares hang under a canopy, under a parachute for a few moments.
Maybe with a 9x you can make those close shots, but with the L's you want an engine shot. Best results.
Oh, dude, 100%. With the 9x, you'll do crazy shots where you'll be passing me in close, and I'll go down your left or right side, and you'll take the shot, and that missile will come off and turn around and go after me. It's an insane fucking missile.
Gotcha.
But I also did not put the R-73s on because they can do the same thing. You gotta give that one to Russia, though. They had the R-73 like 20 years before we had the AIM-9X, and that thing was doing AIM-9X shit 20 years before that. So, good on them.
Kind of like their hypersonic.
Yeah. I mean,
Give
you
it
know,
15 years, we'll be there.
Yeah. And I mean, like I said, their practical war use hasn't been the best record. Thanks for, good for Ukraine. But on paper, it's formidable.
Right.
All right, see, again, pre-defensive flares there. I'm like, up. Waiting for the shot. Yeah, see? I honestly didn't see that shot come off, but going downhill, and I cut off the burner, so it went right behind me. So that worked out in my favor.
Let's see here. One. Oh.
Yeah, this is where I absolutely shredded you.
Uh-huh. That hurt.
Oh, that's nice. I like how it keeps my head tracking even in this view.
That is cool.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, but that concludes the TAC view portion.
Yeah.
Takeaways from that tonight is, especially now that we're moving into the Fox 2 environment, right? So a couple keynotes to take away from moving into the Fox 2 environment. while you are a 2-circle fighter, there are clearly merits of keeping me jammed in a 1 circle because it prevents me to get those missiles off. You're fighting. What's the best way to word that? You're fighting a disadvantageous fight in the 1 circle, but it doesn't mean you can't win it. Be more unpredictable in your throttles when you're in the knife fight. When you're in the phone booth, just be a little more back and forth with it. Once you're done with the stream, I'll put up those couple little instruction videos, and we'll go over the AIM-9 real quick with the F-16. And let's see. Other than that, and working on pre-defensive countermeasures.
Gotcha. Yep. Timing those whenever the nose is towards me and not after we've crossed or whenever we're across the circle.
Correct. And it's going to be more of like with a gun, when you're ready to jink, you're looking for that lead, right? That nose is pulling lead. You don't necessarily need to see that for a missile shot. A missile can come off and come up 10 or 15 degrees. So not necessarily are you waiting to see that nose park high, but just that nose come around in the front quarter. That's when you want to start thinking about, I should probably pop a flare, because if this dude's going to fire a heater, it's coming soon.
Right. That makes sense. Right on. Well, yeah, let me shut down stream here and give me like 5 minutes and I'll pop back in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Y'all have a great night. You two people over on Opie's channel. We'll catch you tomorrow.
You already. We'll be back tomorrow. Anyway, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of music. Close out the night. Anyway, it wasn't all a bad night. I got shot down a few times, but we shot down a tanker, so I'll call it an even day. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, probably around 5, somewhere between 5 and 6 p.m. Central Time. We're definitely going to do at least a 4 or 5 hour stream. I will make sure to plug in my VR and the battery pack for that. Also, don't forget, guys, because I'm sure I'll remind you again tomorrow, but Friday, Absolute Dominance, the video number 2 in the GeForce Horizon sci-fi universe. Don't forget to check it out. I see like 15 of you guys out there. Thank you for being here. Y'all stay cool, be phenomenal. Catch y'all on the flip side. Have a great night. Fucking words, brother. Yeah, they're hard.
Words be wording. Is that a wild daggum? That is a wild daggum. With his no microphone having ass.